Hey guys, it's Biendeo. Welcome back to Metroid Prime Part 3. I don't really know this French. Even though I did it for a year at school, I dropped it because I hated French. And I hate the language, learning the language French. This room has nothing. See, I'm on 63 and 61 and I just walked through a load of them. So yeah, we're going to see our first boss right now. Scan that. There's Tangleweed. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna run because there's a bunch of war wasps. There's nothing else in this room that you can do right now. Crap. Enemies cannot move into the next room. They cannot. So yeah. Scan these guys. These guys are plasmites. You can also attack them, and they basically make everything darker unless your television's brightness is horrible. Shooting seems to scare them. By the way, the red one is a large energy. Large energies replenish 20 energy, which is a bit more helpful. Oh crap, don't you dare kill me. Killing me is not very fun. Especially when there's a boss in the next room. Yeah, that's right. That's the problem with hard mode, is that some things are a bit too tough. So don't touch the water because it's not good. So yeah, back up. And what is that? Well, that is an item that can only be reached using the elevated bridge. Apparently, yeah. So in order to get there, you're gonna have to fight a few enemies. So scan the machine quickly. This is the Hive Mecha, and scan the enemies. Apparently you can't. Oh crap! Oh god, I'm screwed. Yeah, so scan those enemies. These guys only appear now. Oh god. You don't have the charge beam, so you're kind of stuffed. Jumping is good to avoid them. You can also count them on your radar and see them. The radar is a big help. You can fire that. When the thing turns, you have gotten to the next phase. The next phase contains one more wasp. So shooting these wasps is good. So yeah, when you hear them kind of go, they're ready to dash at you. Otherwise, just randomly shoot. Yeah, I know this is a bit of a cheap boss, don't you think? Oh, by the way, even when you get items, you are only safe when you go to a save station. So if you get to a point where you die after getting something, too bad, back to a save station. So going to save stations is a must, because you will. Yeah, we've gone to the third part of the third phase of this boss. Basically contains so many wasps. Oh gosh. By the way, when they're gonna dash at you, they will stay still. Oh crap. Don't go too close to the edges. So yeah, because the water is toxic. You can't touch water. It's just this water. Yeah, trying to look on this screen. I can't see a dang thing and I'm probably gonna die, but I don't know. Randomly shooting seems to hit them a couple of times. Oh yeah, you can't lock onto them. Two left! There's no enemy list, by the way. My goodness. My hand. So yeah, don't fall into the water because you're basically just gonna be stuffed. You can look in your creatures list for anything that you've got. So they're not in any order, of course. So yeah, we had Ram Warwasps and the Hive Mecha. No, that's a Warwasp Hive. Scan the Mecha, of course. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. And now we have come across. By the way, you don't have to scan power-ups in this game, which is good. So yeah. And we have acquired the first item in the game, the missile launcher, which technically looks the same as the missile expansion pack as we may find. So, missile launcher comes with 5 missiles and allows you to shoot. You also scan the door, because this is a blast shield, or a missile door as some people like to call it. You have to fire a missile to kill it, or to blow it up. You don't have to fire another missile again, because the lock is destroyed. However, other doors that require certain beam weapons, they require the beam weapon every time. This is an energy tank, and what energy tanks do is give you an extra 100 energy. And recover it. This hole looks about a meter high, so you can't go in there, so we're gonna backtrack. Oh, what do you know? Convenient drop. Oh, by the way, yeah, if you want to play this game, go get Metroid Prime Trilogy for the Wii. It contains 3 games in 1. They're not really remastered at all, though. They just have changed controls, but that's about it. It doesn't look entirely better. It's great looking for the GameCube, though. As for Wii, it's okay. So yeah, killing Warwasps is good, but you want to kill the Hive if you want. You can tell when it's destroyed because scanning it comes up as a ruined Warwasp Hive. So yeah, now these tangleweeds, don't touch the water. These tangleweeds just kind of slow you down. So shoot the door, and you will come up to a map station. Don't have to scan this one. So just go up to the map station and energy. So you download the map. So yeah, yeah, that is my computer doing the hissing. I'm sorry for it. The other thing that you can get is if you kill these blast caps. In Prime Hunters, the smell hurts, not the explosion. In this game, the explosion hurts, the smell is okay. And here's the missile expansion. Missile expansions increase your missiles by 5. The capacity they hold, so you can just collect more, and that's good. You will eventually reach a stage where you've gained pretty much more than enough missiles. I think 150 is enough, but you get 250 by the end of the game, so you only have to find about 3/5 of them. Okay, and yeah, that's about it. We're just gonna go back to the main plaza, so you can completely skip this section. Jump past these dudes. Collecting every item is helpful. Scanning things is completely optional. So yeah, collecting items is a must. You have to collect every single type of item. You don't have to collect any energy tanks, and you only need to get the missile launcher. You don't need any missile expansions. I believe later there's another type of expansion for another item, but I won't spoil it. There's a problem with that though. So yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk what I'm gonna do. So yeah, we're gonna go into this door here. Again, requires a blast shield. If you didn't scan the first one, scan that one, because that one is in plain sight. Don't have the charge beam, so that's a bit of a pain when that happens. So just kind of jump into it. So yeah, the next boss is right here, really. There's a lot of bosses in this game. Okay, real good, real good. You can see the little tunnel there. Again, it's kind of similar. So yeah, jump up here and oh, there's our next item. Oh wait, of course. So yeah, this technically is a small boss. It's not entirely an official boss, but since it is a set section that introduces a new enemy and gives you an item as a reward, I guess it counts as a boss. I don't know, it's a bit of a hard one to explain, but I'm counting this one as a boss. Basically, you have to fight a lot of these beetles. I think there's more beetles than hard. Again, I don't know. I'm not quite sure, but there's a lot of beetles. I guess you could say if it's a boss, it comes up with a health bar. Yeah, official bosses come up with health bars like a parasite queen. So technically you can count these as mini bosses, but I'm just going to count them all as one big boss. So then the ground shakes and it comes up with this enemy. This is a plated beetle, apparently. Plated beetles are only hurt from the back in their little red part. And since you got the missiles, you might as well want to use them. By the way, here's how you you stand still, you wait for it to do that, and then we'll do that motion, and then yeah. So you'll need to do the jump dash, which allows you to jump to the side. By the way, yeah, if you go out of position, it just tries to walk back. And you basically just shoot a lot. Can't use the charge beam, so that's a bit of a pain. And there you go, that's it. Yep, there's your alien blood. And here you go, here's the Morph Ball. The Morph Ball is, as we saw for about like 2 times, the Morph Ball allows you to shrink into a meter high area, which allows you to get into tight spots. These spots are quite obvious. There's usually just a tiny hole and you're like, okay, Morph Ball. Yeah. This door doesn't actually have any yeah, by the way, sandstone is destroyed with a Morph Ball bomb. The bomb comes separately, so you just kind of fit into small spaces. You don't entirely. Yeah, it's a weird thing. By the way, since we were in a room near it, the enemies don't respawn until you go a considerable number of rooms away. You know, when the game tries to unload it and load something else, the enemies will respawn, so that's how they respawn. I think we gotta go up. So for now, we gotta jump up this ledge, jump up that ledge, jump up this ledge, a lot of ledges. Oh, by the way, scan these. Nope, they're just war wasps. By the way, you can see birds in the sky, and if you're pro enough, you can shoot the bird and it'll blow up. I know, we're gonna cruel the birds, and by the way, there's like two nests, so. So yeah, Samus is not dark, by the way, it's the environment. Oh, I totally skipped those ones. It's a bit dark in this room. You can scan the wall, comes up with total lore. Our sanctuary grows by the day. We Chozo know much of technology, but we do not worship it. Our home here on Talon 4 will be a place of simplicity, structures home from the stone, bridges woven with branches, hallways caressed by pure waters. We build around the ancient and noble trees, drawing from their strength and giving them our own in return. All that is wild will flow around us here. Our race will be just one more group of creatures in the knit of nature. It is our hope that such a state will bring with it great wisdom and a greater understanding of the nature of the universe. So yeah, other than that, there's also a little thing there that basically spurts out water. Water, as we know, is toxic. Oh, by the way, shooting these things just makes it all dark. We gotta take this door over here. Ah, crap. Ah, crap. Oh, these are shrink bats. They're a bit tough to scan, but we scanned a portion of them, should we say. There's our door. Probably last chance. We're probably... yeah, we're kind of going overtime-ish, so... here's the Reaper Vine, and we'll leave you with that while we wait here for the next part. See you guys.